are back with an MLB Show 23. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. We are back with our MLB Show 23 Rebuild Challenge. But today's not a normal rebuild we do. It is the Fantasy Draft Rebuild Challenge where I'm going to have the CPU draft my team after I randomly select it. Then I have to take over the team that they drafted and try to win a World Series in one season. So drop a like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss anything I post. You can check the description below for links to other channels I'd like you to check out. But now, let's get into it. Also, this intro is filmed on a different day, so you'll actually see different clothing in this video that I'm not wearing in this. So now, let's get into it. This is how we're going to decide what team we will be using in this Fantasy Draft Rebuilding Challenge. I'm going to put my hat over my eyes like this. I'll show you the controller, and you guys will see the screen move. And when I say stop, the next time, that will be our team. So 3, 2, 1. We get the Milwaukee Brewers. My team's the Cardinals. Well, we're going to be their arch rivals. That's going to be our team. We're going to do fantasy draft. We'll keep the budgets on to where there is a salary cap. Now, if you guys do want to see a no salary cap rebuilding challenge, drop in the comments. But let's see what pick we get. And we are getting the... What pick are we getting? 16th pick. So we'll see who all gets drafted. Who they want us to draft. I mean, I think I'm just going to sim and see who they want to draft. We take Sean Murphy, as you guys see. So, let's go check and see what our team looks like. As I look at this team, all we really have is Sean Murphy. That's it. Really, that's it. And we have Jackson Holiday. I mean, there's our team. Nothing much. I mean, the only person that will be staying on this team will probably be Sean Murphy. Now, over to the rotation, we got Kirby, May, Green, Paddock, and Suarez. I don't think any of those guys are staying at all. I think I can get massive upgrades with the young value I have there. And then bullpen-wise, I mean, the only guy that has a chance of staying is Romano, Murphy, and Lucas Sims. Besides that, everybody else is out the door. I'm picking up Matt Olson from the Blue Jays. Yeah, he's a guy we really never gets. That's why I'm going to go after him. I'm giving up Andrew Vaughn, Jesse Winker, and Jose Rodriguez. Looking at, I mean, he rakes off righties. I mean, okay at defense. I mean, we never really get this guy, so I feel like only right we get him in the Fantasy Draft Rebuilding Challenge. Welcome to Team Matt Olson. I'm trading Gio Urshela, William Diaz, and Mark Canha to the Royals in exchange for Matt Chapman. Adam Frazier and Charles McDowell are getting shipped to Florida, Miami, especially Miami, specifically Miami, for Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe, we've had him in some rebuilds in the past. I can't recall if I've had him in a rebuild this year, but I'm going to pick him up as feels like he can fit this build, this team that I want to build with the Brewers. I'm trading second baseman Luis Rengifo, Adrian Mesa, a right relief pitcher, and Yiddy Cap to the New York Mets in exchange for Ezekiel Duran. Never had him in a single rebuild. I'm picking him up. He's probably going to be on our bench. He could start considering his overall is an 85. But if he does go downhill, he'll be our bench guy. And also he plays third base, shortstop, left field, and right field. This is the second day of filming this video. So I'm wearing my Excel jersey. But anyway, trade. We're bringing in Cody Bellinger from the Blue Jays in exchange for Brandon Nimmo and Thomas Ponticelli. Massive trade. I'm bringing in Bryce Harper and Bo Bichette, who are going to be our right fielder and shortstop, in exchange for Jackson Holiday and Cam Collier. Now I'm beginning to acquire some bench bats, and first guy we're picking up is Gleyber Torres and Emerson Hancock, a guy who we will trade for pitching in exchange for Elimas Diaz, Gene Walters, and David Bodie. Now, Elimas Diaz and David Bodie are worth about $10.2 million. We were picking up $9.9 million, so we really don't lose or gain any cap in this trade. Moving Jock Pearson's $19.6 million, Reese McGuire's $1.2 million, and Richie Cortez to the A's in exchange for Travis d'Arnaud. Travis d'Arnaud is going to be our backup catcher. He sits in 86 overall, can play first base as well. I don't think he'll be there at the overall much longer, as he probably will regress. But anyway, I think he's a good, solid bat to put on our bench. I'm moving IKF, Edwin Rios, and Ronald Bolanos to the Angels in exchange for TJ Friedl. I'm going to try to finesse the Marlins and trade TJ Friedl to them, and then try to go back and trade for him because I want him to be our left fielder. So in this trade, I'm picking up Patrick Wisdom for Tanner Morris and TJ Friedel. And now let's see if I can pick back up TJ Friedel. Okay, so I'm going to end up making this deal. I'm trading Franmil Reyes, Felix Valero, and Dylan File to the Marlins in exchange for TJ Friedel. It pays off to get George Kirby on our team because now I'm trading George Kirby, Vaughn Brown, and Luis Liberato to the Orioles in exchange for Shohei Ohtani, the guy who can pitch and hit. Let's go. I'm excited. I get a 98 overall. Shohei Ohtani, and he can play DH for us when he doesn't pitch, which is good. So welcome team, Shohei Ohtani. Moving 3 pitchers in Dustin May, Yaya Chintov, and Zach Venero to the Nationals in exchange for Justin Steele, the lefty who's played for the Chicago Cubs. In this fantasy draft, he's part of the Nationals. First 2 seasons, he's had a career total of 3.53 ERA. I mean, if he can just put up a 3 for us, that'd be fine. But, I mean, we are on a budget with cap and stuff. So, getting a guy who doesn't really have much cap space, pretty solid. I'm picking up Nathan Eovaldi from the Colorado Rockies in exchange for Hunter Green and Jeremiah Estrada. Now, yes, I'm only down to $18.58 million, but I've never had Eovaldi. And, I mean, this season's been going pretty good for him. But I think he's injured, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully, he can do pretty solid for us. I'm trading away Patrick Corbin's whopping $21.6 million, Chris Paddock, and Diego Reyes to the Chicago Cubs, our arch rival, in exchange for Jeffrey Springs. Jeffrey Springs, he is 30 years old, but he's been doing pretty decent. He did decent last year with Tampa Bay in 2022, so hopefully he can do the same here with the Brewers in this rebuild. I'm bringing back Dustin May to the Brewers in exchange for Eliezer Hernandez and Jose Suarez. I'm moving 2 starting pitchers in Emerson Hancock and Ryan Jensen, and then a fielder in David Abernathy to the Royals in exchange for Josh Hader. Let's go. Bring in a lefty relief pitcher who throws gas. We also do have Chapman, and we'll show you guys how our bullpen is looking after I make a couple more trades. I have completed all the trades that I feel like we need to do before we hop into simulation. Looking at our rankings, we are first ranked in the entire league. First contact, first power, first pitching, 9th defense, and 20th speed. First, we'll look at our lineup. We got Bichette, Matt Olson, and Bryce Harper. They're playing shortstop, first base, and right field. Then you got Chapman at third base, Bellinger at center field, Murphy at catcher, Nolan Jones in left field, Duran at second base, and Brandon Lowe at the DH. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Patrick Wisdom there and switch that around and run it like that for now. And then to our rotation, you got Ohtani, Steele, Eovaldi, Jeffrey Springs, and Dustin May. And then to the bullpen, we got our long relief pitcher as Danny Duffy. We got Penn Murphy, Yinyer Cano, and Nick Anderson as our middle relief pitcher, as well as Josh Hader. And then our setup guys are Devin Williams and Chapman. And then our closer is Camilo Duvall. I think, personally, this team looks pretty good. We should win in the AL Central, and hopefully we can make the playoffs. But right now, pause the video, comment below how many wins this team gets in this fantasy draft rebuilding challenge. But now, let's simulate. As you guys can see, we made it to the playoffs, but also this is our 3rd day of filming this video, as I was wearing a green shirt in the first part of the video. Then I was wearing my XL jersey, and then now I'm wearing this blue shirt. So this is our 3rd day of filming. Just want to let you guys know that. But looking at the bracket, you got Detroit playing Tampa in the wild card, and you got Boston playing Toronto. 3 and 6 seed and 4 and 5. You can see those seeds. 1 seed over there is the Angels, and 2 seed is Cleveland. Then over in the NL, where we are located, we will play the winner of Colorado and the Dodgers, as we are the 1 seed. Let's go. And then San Fran and St. Louis one of those teams will play Philadelphia, who is the 2 seed. Let's go look at our stats. This is how the season went. Bo Bichette, pretty good. I mean, Bryce Harper, home runs could have been a little bit higher, but average pretty decent. Not too shabby for Murphy. 48 home runs. Let's go. I like to see it. 299 average. Like to see that, man. 39 bombs for Olsen. Good average. Decent average for him. Bellinger, I mean, I'll take it. 300 average, 25 home runs. I'll take that from Chapman. Decent stats. I mean, I think everybody played decent. I don't think we had a single person lower than 256 average in the lineup. 310 average for him. Impressive. Patrick Wisdom didn't get many at-bats. That's probably why. Darno, decent average. And Duran. Okay, and then Friedel. So Friedel and Wisdom have our lowest averages. And then Duran is next. But overall in the starting lineup, the lowest was 256. So I'll take that. Then over to the rotation. Ohtani. Decent season. Steele. I mean, I'll take the ERA. I'll take that win-loss ratio. I mean, we made the playoffs and we are the 1 seed. So what should I be mad for? Impressive. ERA for Alcantara, who we got at the deadline, could go down a little bit, but he's on fire. So I mean, and I don't know why Ian Hamilton's up, but it should be Jeffrey Springs here. But anyway, his ERA can go down, but he was also injured like half the year as well. Okay, I like that from Penn Murphy. I like that a lot. Cano, I'll take it. 5-0, 2.3. Yes, let's go. Anderson, let's go. I'll take that. Hader, I'd like to see the ERA down a little bit, but it's okay. Williams, we got the deadline. I like that. I like the ERA. I like the whip. I mean, he got him at the deadline, and I don't like the win-loss ratio, but it's fine. Rogers, like the ERA. We got him at the deadline. And then Duvall, I mean, could have been better with the win-losses, but otherwise, ERA is a little bit high, but is what it is. Also, going back to our rotation, Dustin May was the guy that they sent down. Impressive record, 20-6. I'll take that. And the ERA could be down a little bit, but overall, I mean, our entire rotation did not have an ERA above 4, so I'll take that. And then our bullpen, impressive numbers. The only people I'm worried about in ERA-wise and win-loss record was Duvall, who had a 4.39. Hader had a decent win-loss record, and then ERA was okay. And then after that, it's Jeffrey Springs, but he was injured half the year, so I'll take that. I think we're ready to sim and see who we find out we're going to play. We're playing the LA Dodgers. Okay, game 1, Ohtani. Doesn't close out. Steele. Oh my gosh. Evaldi. Let's go. Alcantara. Let's go. Okay, we've tied it up. It is 2-2. Do I go Dustin May here, or do I go Shohei Ohtani? I mean, I don't know. But let's just go with it. Let's go. We win. And we were taking on the Cardinals in the NLCS. Ohtani versus Joe Ryan. Win. Steele versus Manning. Win. Evaldi. Win. Can Alcantara close it out? Yes. And we're going on to the World Series to take on the Rays or the Red Sox. And we're taking on Tampa Bay. Dustin May versus Blake Snell. We win. Ohtani versus Gilbert. We lose. Steele versus Lorenzen. We lose. Evaldi. We lose. Alcantara. And we lose in the World Series to the Rays. Dang it. Dang it, we were that close. That close. And we got 103 wins and 59 losses. That close. Dang it, man. The only game that we won was a game where Dustin May started. Everything else. Dang it, guys. I think overall we made a tremendous team. Let's go look at our stats to the playoffs. There they are. There's our stats to the playoffs. Nothing really to say much. Rotation-wise. I mean, nobody's ERA was high besides Ohtani. Bullpen, Springs had a decent ERA. Murphy, good. Cano struggled. Anderson, good. Hader was good. Williams' ERA is a little high. Rogers did good, and Duvall's ERA is pretty high. But besides that, I mean, we did fine. Let's go look at the awards. So, National League postseason MVP went to Bryce Harper. Silver Slugger went to Betts, Arozarena, and Judge for the outfield. For shortstop went to Bo Bichette from the Brewers. Let's go. Suarez won it for third base. Second base, it was Altuve. First base was Drury, but Matt Olson was in the running. He was in third. Murphy won it for catcher. Let's go. And Ohtani won it for DH. Betts for Gold Glove was Siri and Ian Happ in left and center. Then for shortstop was DeYoung. Third base was Garcia. Second base was Frazier. First base was Alonso. Olsen was in third place. Catcher was Realmuto. Murphy was in second. And then pitcher was John Gray. Hank Aaron Award went to Aaron Judge, but Ohtani was right behind him in that. Josh Jung won Rookie of the Year. Craig Kimmer won Reliever of the Year. Batting title went to Yandy Diaz. And Cy Young went to Shohei Ohtani. And MVP went to Shohei Ohtani. Let's go. So that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you might miss anything that I post. You can check the description below for links to you'd like to check out. Once again, I think we built a tremendous team here with this fantasy draft rebuild. If you guys want to see more videos like this, drop in the comments below. But that's it. I'm Max Streamer. I'm out. Peace, and I'll see you in the next video.